Hey everyone, if you're looking to grow your audience on LinkedIn, this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing with you a very practical step that you could be taking immediately to start the process of growing your audience on LinkedIn. So first, a little bit about myself. My name is Matt Zaun. I am a story strategist. I show leaders across the United States how to persuade with power through the art of strategic storytelling. I primarily do this through an in-person workshop, a virtual course, and virtual coaching. So those are the services that I provide. And one of my biggest platforms regarding marketing is LinkedIn. I have over 32,000 followers on LinkedIn. I'm very new to YouTube. I'm still figuring out YouTube, but I wanted to share this with you because a good friend of mine, John Wilson, recommended that I upload this video just to give you a little bit behind the scenes on what I do on LinkedIn to make the platform work for me. So this video isn't going to have all the bells and whistles, heavy editing. I just want to get this video, practical video, out to you to show you what I do to build what I call a story bank as it pertains to LinkedIn. And I will include John Wilson's YouTube channel in the comments. So feel free to like and subscribe his channel as well as mine. I'm a small creator right now on YouTube, just getting started. My goal is to continue to share valuable content with you on how to utilize storytelling so it can work for you in sales, marketing, and your company culture. All right, so let me break down the story for you. I posted this yesterday, and I'll show you the intention behind it, how you could be doing the same process, and the results that it has already yielded me just after posting this a day ago. Okay. So first, let me back up and tell you where this story came from. So this story happened 4 years ago. Now, here's the beauty of this. 4 years ago, this story happened, and every year for the last 4 years, I have shared this story. So I created the story once, I put it together. It took, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes to write out this story to make sure that the spacing was proper for the LinkedIn algorithm. So let's just say 15 minutes to put it together, and I'm getting residual benefits year after year after year of posting this. Okay, so this is what happened 4 years ago. I was speaking in Erie. I had a workshop out there. And at the very end of the workshop, I asked someone, what's the best restaurant to go to? I'm hungry. And someone literally yelled out, like my Thai. Okay. So very enthusiastic, yelled out, like my Thai. So clearly, I thought it would be interesting to go check this out with that riveting recommendation. Okay. And then I always talk back and forth, what did she like about it? Whatever. I don't remember all the aspects of the conversation, but I know that she was really fired up about me trying this restaurant, like my time. So what I did, the practicality behind this is after this experience happened and after people left the room, I whipped out my phone and I started putting bullet points of the conversation. So she yelled, like my Thai, and a little bit about the conversation, blah, blah, blah. Then when I had time to actually write this out so it could be utilized on LinkedIn, then I started building out the elements of the story. So let me read this to you, and then I'm going to go through just why it's built out the way that it is. Okay, so the hook. She enthusiastically yelled at me, like my Thai. While speaking in Erie, I asked someone what their favorite restaurant was, and without hesitation, they yelled, like my Thai. Naturally, I had to investigate after a recommendation like that, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. Mike Augustine, the owner and chef of Like My Thai, has his kitchen right in the middle of the restaurant, so he can chat with customers while cooking. Talk about multitasking. Here's what I witnessed. He asked one customer how their mother was recovering from surgery. He offered to make another customer a custom dish that wasn't even on the menu because he thought that they'd love it. And when a regular walked in, Mike made sure to catch up with her, saying, "Hey, it's been a week since I saw you." All while making multiple orders at once. Talk about a business owner who knows how to connect. This guy has 4,700 reviews on social media. 4,700. Why? Because he's more than just a chef. He's a genuine creative person who deeply cares about his customers. The takeaway: be creative and show your customers that you care, and they will love you for it. Have a great week, everyone. All right, so let me give the breakdown regarding this. So the hook is, she enthusiastically yelled at me like my tie. While speaking in Erie, I asked someone, now, here's the trick, is that while people are scrolling up to here is what they're going to see, and then they're going to see click more or see more, okay? That's really important. So this is going to stop the scroll. You have this picture. You have a little bit of fire right there. Interesting. What's that? They read the hook. They read to about here, and then they click see more. When someone clicks see more, it boosts it out to the LinkedIn algorithm that people are interested. They're clicking see more. So even if people are not commenting or liking and they're clicking see more, you're going to get more impressions based on that post just because of the click to see more button. Okay, so this is the hook. Then you have click to see more here. Well, speaking or ask someone what their favorite restaurant was, blah, blah, blah. All right, so here's another important point right here. Indirectly, I'm telling people that I'm a speaker. I want people to go back to my profile and I want them to see the services that I provide. So I'm indirectly telling people about my services through this story. Okay, so here is basically the story, and then I go into what I witnessed. Now, the reason why I break it out with these 3 different points is because subconsciously people have to read through lists. Once they start reading and they see a list, they have to get through the list. And I found that odd numbers work better than even. So, and I recommend just keeping it to 3 to 5 when you're posting on LinkedIn. But odd is so much better when it comes to even numbers. So not 4s, not 6s, but 3s and 5s work really well. So I'm breaking out what was witnessed. And then I'm sharing a little bit about the credibility of this guy, right? 4,700 reviews. That's pretty astounding. And then I have a clear business takeaway because it is LinkedIn. It's primarily a business type platform. And then just a little bit of a, have a great week, everyone, at the end. Okay. So I'm indirectly telling people what I do. I'm sharing it through story. And it's intriguing. It's interesting. It's an interesting picture. And then as you can see, as I scroll down, there's a bunch of people that commented on this post. And the beauty of it is the people that are commenting match my ideal client persona / community. These are people that look like they'd be really good prospects for the services that I provide. So it's not just random people seeing it, it's people that can actually be buyers. So here's what I want you to get out of this video. This story happened 4 years ago, meaning I'm still using the story again and again, year after year. I use the same story once a year. That's pretty much the routine that I've built in regarding my Storybank. Once you build a story, get residual benefits off of it. So if you are already getting traction, use it again. So if you would go back last year and then 2 years and then 3 years and then 4 years, you would still see similar traction with a bunch of different people liking and commenting. Okay, so why recreate the wheel when you already have a story that works? So I recommend paying attention to what's happening in your day-to-day life and asking yourself, where is the story in this? And simply whipping out your phone. Maybe if you're an Apple person like me, use Apple Notes. Maybe you hate Apple products. That's irrelevant. Use Google Docs. Use whatever works for you. Create very quick bullet points so you don't forget the story. We're human beings. We have terrible memories, right? So track that. Get it in a mobile device or even pen to paper if you carry a notebook with you. And then when you have time, sit down and start building out the story. And as you can see here, the way this is structured is a way that's going to get me more engagement on LinkedIn. So this is a very practical step that I took to grow my LinkedIn audience. If you do this, you will also grow yours. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I look forward to sharing more content in the future. Thanks.